What's up, y'all? Out on my first longer road trip with the Sportage, and I got my kayak on the trailer. I got the car filled up, so I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like with gear loaded down. Talk a little bit about the MPG you get pulling a light trailer and some other things. So let's get into it. So firstly, I'm pulling my light little ride-on trailer with a 12-foot Hobie compass, and all in all, probably doesn't weigh much more than 300 pounds, but let's call it 400. Just to be conservative. So I've got all that weight, and I've got the car loaded up with gear. Got tackle box, I got a big cooler, extra tackle, kayak seat, pedals for the kayak. We've got 5 gallons of fresh reverse osmosis water in there, paddles, 6 different fishing rods. I got an air mattress just in case the mattress sucks at the Airbnb. Got my battery box, different shoes. And as you can see, I've actually still got room up there. Look at what I got rolling up here in the front seat. Just book bag, fishing rods, plenty of room to go there in the back, out of the way. Don't have to worry about them smacking your arm. Water bottle up there. So even with all that gear, I still have some room down there for groceries that I bought. This is pretty much not used. I do have a little bit of space down there that I'm using for my power pole, but as you can see, there is a ton of cargo space, and that's one of the reasons why I bought this car. Absolutely love it. It's performing very nicely on this first road trip here. One thing I added to my trailer hitch here is this nice little piece attachment for the wiring harness. I'll link that in the description, and man, it's awesome. Just plug and play. It's spring loaded, covers it up when you're not using it. Got a hitch tightener here just to make sure that there's no play, and got a hitch pin bolt lockable so someone can't just take my little trailer away from me. And on the trip so far, I've done 250 miles and I'm averaging 32.9 miles to the gallon. I'm driving in smart mode, and generally it seems like what happens, the battery charges up while you're driving. I'm not really sure how that happens, but when it senses an opportune time, it'll switch to electric. Even at higher speeds, can go for as long as it can and kind of repeat the process. Or when you hit traffic, you'll charge it up, and basically it'll use electric whenever it can, which is an awesome feature. Lane assist has also been pretty cool, so I'm going to show you that right now. This is me driving without really even touching the steering wheel at all. You will get warnings that you need to keep your hands on the steering wheel after X amount of time off, but let's say you need to grab something, grab a drink. The steering assist definitely helps you stay in those lines. It's a little nerve-wracking at first because you don't want to trust the vehicle without, keeping a hand on it at least, but once you kind of feel how the car is doing, and once you have very well-defined lines on either side of the road, it does a great job of keeping things straight and allowing you to kind of fumble around with 1 or 2 hands really quickly. Of course, I don't advocate that everyone take their hands off the wheel and take a nap, but for the most part, I think you probably could keep your hands off for a significant amount of time without noticing the car drifting at all, without causing any problems for yourself. All right, y'all, short little video. That's gonna do it. Let's take one last look at what I'm working with, and still getting 33 miles to the gallon on the interstate. Been keeping it right between 70 and 73. It's been working out. So road trip so far has been a success. Car is awesome.